Please welcome Kate LaChapelle and Nirmala Ranganathan.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. Today, I'll be reviewing the feedback we heard from selling partners like you that prompted us to build the search analytics experience. I'll also cover what we have launched so far to address these seller challenges.
Later, I'll be covering upcoming new releases. My name is Nirmala Ranganathan. I'm a principal product manager representing Amazon Search, Science, and AI.
My name is Kate LaChapelle. I'm a senior product manager representing Amazon Brand Analytics. We'll be taking your questions during a Q&A, so please submit them along the way.
Here is how. For those of you in the room with us, you will need to access your Amazon Accelerate app. If you have not yet downloaded the app, scan the QR code on the back of your badge, and then password is Amazon. Once in, navigate to our session under Agenda and choose Q&A on your engagement panel. Type your question and submit. For those of you joining virtually, hi, everyone. Make sure you're checked in to the session under the video player for the full engagement panel access. Your engagement panel is on the right side. Click Q&A and submit your question. Thanks. I'll be back soon.
Thanks, Nirmala. OK, let's get started. What have we launched so far? At Amazon, we start from customers like you and work backwards. In 2020, we conducted interviews to understand selling partners' analytics needs. And we've heard your feedback loud and clear. Brands told us that while the search terms report we provide as a part of brand analytics is useful, it doesn't go deep enough and doesn't provide insights specific to your brand. Here are some quotes from brands. Amazon doesn't really tell me how customers are discovering my products. I'm unable to find what a customer typed into search that led them to our products, along with my sales conversions. Since we don't have data, we're not certain if customers were presented the product and rejected it, or if they simply weren't exposed to the products. It was very clear that search performance data would unlock a number of powerful insights and actions. During the 2021 Accelerate conference, we announced that we will be launching 2 new search performance dashboards that will address many of these challenges. We're very excited to have launched the first 2 search dashboards, Search Query Performance and Search Catalog Performance, in the US. These dashboards increase awareness of your customer's intent, what they search for, how they find your products, what the search funnel looks like, what is working, and where there are opportunities to improve. Let's take a closer look at these dashboards. The most popular dashboard is Search Query Performance. This dashboard helps brands understand the performance of the top queries relevant to their brand. The Search Query Performance dashboard helps answer questions such as, what queries led customers to my brand? The data is available for 3 reporting time periods, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. As you can see from this sample dashboard, it includes a list of search queries and their performance ordered by Search Query Score. For those unfamiliar with this dashboard, here's a quick summary. First, we choose queries based on the relevancy to your brand. Second, we limit these to the top 1,000 queries. The limit is based on the brand's query performance score. We use a combination of impressions, clicks, cart ads, and purchases, as well as your own brand performance to compute this score for each query. The score is not based on your search rank or position. We share metrics for each query across the entire shopping journey, including impressions, clicks, cart ads and purchases, and your brand's share of each of those metrics. Let's take a closer look at these metrics using some examples to better understand how to interpret them and make useful decisions. In these examples, we're using a made-up brand called Neros and fictitious products for illustration purposes. You will see the relative queries are sorted by their query score. The query volume is the number of times the query was searched for the given period. Impressions is the number of ASINs impressed for that query. When an ASIN is shown in the results page for the query, it counts as one impression. The total and brown count includes both organic and sponsored ASINs. If we take a look at this first highlighted example, we can see that this query, low acid coffee pods, has a high number of impressions. However, the Neros brand share is only 1.2%, which is a signal of high visibility but low engagement. Perhaps the product title or images are not aligned with the intent of the search query, or the product price is not competitive. You may want to take a closer look at these and see if any adjustments should be made. In the second highlighted example, we see that for the query L-carnitine coffee weight loss, the Neros brand has a high impression and a high click share, which is great. However, there is a drop in cart ads and purchases. So we can see that this query has high engagement but low conversion. Customers are visiting the detail page, but they're not following through with a purchase. This could be that the detail page is not convincing to customers, or the product may not be matching the customer intent in the query. The product title includes terms such as L-carnitine and weight loss. While the product might exhibit these qualities, the detail page probably isn't convincing. You can use this data to see where your products might not be matching customer expectations. The Query Performance Dashboard helps you understand the competitive landscape and understand how to better meet customers' intent. Review your listings to see if it has search terms customers look for that match your product description, image, and bullet points. You may find that you have an opportunity to launch a new product where there is an underserved demand. Now, let's take a look at the Search Catalog Performance Dashboard. This dashboard provides a comprehensive view of your brand's catalog performance. The Search Catalog Performance Dashboard helps brands understand their sales funnel at the product level and identify conversion issues or drop-off points where they lose customer attention. The metrics shared are focused on funnel performance, starting with Amazon search results. It does not include other pages' performance, such as the gateway or the detail page. The view will default to the last week, but you can adjust it to show monthly and quarterly time periods as well. Let's dive a little deeper into a few areas to understand how to interpret these metrics. The total number of products displayed here varies by your brand, but you'll see every product from your brand. We limit the number of products you can view to 10,000 at a time. The total impression count includes both organic and sponsored impressions, originating from the search results page. It does not include search widgets performance, such as top rated or new arrivals. We will expand the dataset to include these in the future. One common question we get is, why do the search total sales not match with the sponsored products, sales, or orders reports? This is very important, so please listen carefully. The total purchases attributed to organic and sponsored here in this dashboard use a 24-hour period attribution, meaning the impressions, clicks, cart ads, and purchases should have occurred within a 24-hour period. However, this is not how all other dashboards metrics are calculated. So please pay attention when you compare two different dashboard data sets. The search traffic sales is not your total sales number. It is the sales number that originated from the search results. The Catalog Performance Dashboard helps you First, understand your performance in the product search results. Second, quickly identify products that merit a closer inspection. You can diagnose where the shopping funnel is converting and where you're falling off. Third, access the performance by a specific category and for different time periods, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. Now, let's take a look at some of the positive comments from our selling partners. Hands down, one of the best releases so far from Amazon. Analyzing the search funnel is made easier. We can see where we are doing well and where to improve. Understanding what customers are looking for helped us optimize our listings. Based on the unmet customer demand, we launched 2 variations of our coffee pod product. Thank you for the awesome feedback. We also heard from you that there were opportunities where we can improve. We're excited to share several new features that will be launched this year based on your request. Let's first take a look at your feedback. I don't trust the data. It's unclear how you compute these metrics. Where can I get additional details? Query performance relevant to my products will help us understand customer demand for products we care about. We sell products in different marketplaces, such as Canada and the UK. Can we access these dashboards in other marketplaces? It's hard to infer insights and know what to act on. Exporting data will at least help us derive trends and insights. The search metrics glossary will help you understand the metrics we are sharing, their definitions, and how they are calculated. We have just launched a new query performance dashboard view specific to your product. We're expanding the search analytics dashboards to more marketplaces. You will be able to download the search dashboards data and gain specific insights before the end of this year. Now, I will turn it over to Nirmala to share details about these new launches. Thank you.
Thanks, Kate. Hi, everyone. I'm seeing the big audience for the first time. I'm very excited to share with you the upcoming new launches. But first, I'll share how you can access the metrics definitions and details. With clear understanding of the metrics, you can use the search data to its full potential. We heard your feedback that it isn't always clear what each metrics means and how it is calculated. There is also a lack of trust in the search data. Part of the reason is the lack of understanding of how the search metrics are computed. The search metrics glossary page is key to get a good understanding of the metrics. The metrics glossary is accessible from multiple access points, outside and within each of the search dashboards. It will help you understand what the metrics means and how it is calculated so that you can make the most informed decisions. Let us review a sample glossary page. You can search for metrics you care about across all brand analytics dashboards. This is an easy way to access the metrics across many different reports. For example, when you type shipping, you will see metrics with keyword shipping in the title and/or details. We have also included See Additional Metrics Details link, which contains more details about the metric. Let us take, for example, the purchases total count metric in the query performance dashboard. It includes additional details such as counts the products purchased for the query. Also, we do not exclude purchases that are canceled and returned after the order is placed. The count we share is not your total sales. Rather, it is the count of purchases coming only from the search results page for a specific search query. Customers can buy your products without coming to search. They can directly land on the detail page of your product from other websites. These purchases are not included in the total count. We might sound like a broken record, but it is very important to understand. I'm also going to share something very important. The purchase attribution logic we use is 24-hour period. Meaning, say, a customer searched for casual shoes, clicked your product, and added to cart. However, they purchase only after 24-hour period, say the following day. We do not attribute that purchase to the total count. Yeah, I know we are very conservative in the way we do attribution. I'll tell you why. It is important to be extremely accurate so that we do not show complementary products to a search query such as socks for casual shoes query. That would be a very bad buyer experience. So we will continue to improve this logic to be more inclusive and at the same time not compromise on the accuracy. One of the reasons for not trusting the data is because brands compare these metrics with other dashboards, such as impressions and purchases from sponsored products, orders, sales reports. Obviously, you will find the data does not match even though the metric's name is the same. It is important to understand that the metrics in search dashboards are pertinent to only search funnel. Customers could purchase directly coming to details page, so please review the glossary to first understand how the metrics are computed before using the data to make meaningful decisions. With that, here's some exciting news. We have enhanced the query performance dashboard with an additional view, the ASIN view. Before I deep dive into ASIN view, let us see what is available today. The search query performance dashboard includes only the brand performance. The search queries listed are all associated with your brand's catalog, meaning if you sell coffee and tea, the list of queries will be related to those product categories. For example, the query coffee pods is strongly associated with one or more of your products in your catalog. Hence, it is part of this view. The metrics include total count of impressions, clicks, cart ads, and purchases, also your brand share of that performance. Brands appreciate this view because they can see which queries are excelling and which ones needs more attention. However, the brand share could be more than one product of yours, and figuring out which product is hard. To be actionable, brands also see the need for search queries relevant to each of your products. Let us look at the newly released ASIN view. Just last week, we introduced the ASIN view, which is part of the search query performance dashboard in the US. The dashboard view will help you understand the customer demand and the performance of each of your products. Here is the sample data set created just for illustrative purposes. You need to first select a product, say Nero's Organic Keto Coffee Pods. The top search queries listed will be associated with the selected product. You can enhance the product and its listing based on the search terms used in this query, such as weight loss. Just like brand view, the search query score is used to determine the top performing query. The number of queries varies by selected product. I would say it would be somewhere around the range of 50 to 100 queries. This view looks very similar to brand view. It includes the same number of metrics as brand view. The difference is the columns ASIN count and ASIN share. We are excited to announce a new dashboard called Query Details. As you know, we share a list of queries in the search query performance dashboard. This new dashboard will provide details of each of these queries. First, you select a query in the search query performance dashboard, either in the brand or the ASIN view. Next, we share the top performing ASINs across all brands for the selected query and time period. Not just your brand, all brands. The top performance is calculated based on the query performance score, of course. The number of total products we will share is somewhere around 10 initially. Finally, we include impression and click share of yours and top products of the query. We are still working on the experience. That's why you don't see the screenshot of that. Stay tuned. We are excited to announce that we are expanding access to Search Dashboard to more marketplaces. I know we have launched Search Catalog and Search Query Performance in US. We heard from many brands like you who sell products worldwide that they are waiting to access the search performance in their respective marketplaces. I'm happy to announce that we are going to launch these dashboards to other marketplaces, one at a time, throughout the rest of the year. So you will get it before the end of this year. For example, we will be launching in North America, apart from US, Canada, Mexico, and then Europe. Then we will expand to the rest of the world, Middle East, Asia, and so on. The data surfaced in dashboards may vary by marketplace. So thank you for your patience. I can't wait to hear feedback from brands around the world. Now, every single brand we interacted with shared the need for the ability to export the data. I still remember talking in the Accelerate last year, and lot of feedback is export, when can I download it? So this is one of the highest asks from brands. So here is some of the feedback from the brands. It would be nice if I could export and do some more analysis. I need more control over the filters and sorts. By downloading the search data, I can infer insights, which otherwise harder to accomplish. I like to export the search data so that I can set my own rules, create charts, observe trends week over week or month over month. I'm excited to say that we'll be releasing the download capability before end of the year. You will be able to find the download button accessible within each dashboard. Here is something new we are going to try. I'm excited to hear your feedback. We will include 2 download options for some of the dashboards, such as Query Performance Brand View. First, the simple view. It includes data on exactly what is displayed in the dashboard. For example, if you have added 20 columns to the view, then you will get data for those 20 columns. The limits applied to UX will be applied to downloads as well. In other words, what you see is what you get. The second option is the comprehensive view or canned report. We might even change the name. So for now, let's keep it as comprehensive view. This report takes into account only 2 filters, brand and reporting range. But here's the exciting thing. It includes a lot more queries than 1,000 limit imposed by the UX. Awesome. So the number of queries vary by the selected brand, of course, for the brand view, and ASIN for the ASIN view. I would say in many cases, the number of queries is at least double. Partly, I'm very excited because it will enable us to experiment many new metrics without too much investment. I know you guys are waiting for more metrics, so hopefully this will help us. The initial release will allow you to download in CSV format, but we will expand to other formats such as Excel in the future. Clicking the Generate Download will land you in the Download Manager page. The Downloads Manager is a new page that includes download requests from any of the brand analytics dashboards. 1, it is easy for you to track all download reports in one place. Second, we will capture the details of the reports such as time frame, date range, and download type. Third, we will capture the status of the download activity. Depending on the size of the download, the report will be ready to download in a minute, or sometimes it might take 30 minutes because comprehensive view with so many queries. But once ready, the download link will be available in this page for about 30 days for you to download. You can also access the page directly from the Download Manager link at the top of the page. We will gradually launch this capability before the end of this year and expand to all marketplaces once we are confident there are no major issues. Okay, so the downloads capability will help you derive insights, but it is up to you to plot the trends and spot opportunities to improve. It will be valuable if we share the key insights on your behalf. Let us take a look at some of the feedback from brands. Amazon has started providing search traffic data, which is great, but the burden is on us to infer insights. When we get new data, we also look for Amazon to proactively publish insights and specific actions we can take. For example, which product categories are trending positive, which ones are trending negative? Is it because there's a change in customer demand, or are we facing heavy competition? Any features we should add or enhance to improve the conversion rate. What brands are asking us is, tell me where to look and what actions to take. To be honest, we actually hesitated to provide prescriptive recommendations because in many cases, even we don't know the outcome of your actions. There are many factors that will have an influence. Yes, we have a lot more data than you, and we do mine the past performance. In short, we have the rear view model. However, to give specific concrete advice, we need to predict the outcome, looking at the future, which is very challenging. So what are we going to do about it? We are going to pilot test insights which will provide you guidance on key areas. Initially, we will not suggest any actions. We will first learn how you use the insight to inform your business decisions, and then enhance the insight. I think it would be easier if I share an example of such insight. Let us review the organic ranking insight. We heard from brands that they want to know where their products are ranked in the organic search results. I want to know what percentage of my search queries rank my products at the top 3 organic positions. For some brands, top 3 organic positions for the query are acceptable, and rest of the positions are, they call it as defects. For example, brands selling phone accessories such as screen protectors. To other brands, products displayed in the top 16 organic positions for the query is acceptable. For example, brands selling computer monitors or TVs, because customers spend more time viewing such products scrolling through the page. Here is an example of organic ranking insight. This is still work in progress, so we are open to share our early thoughts, hence the rough design. The final experience might be different. We plan to share multiple levels of details for each insight. What you can see here is the first level. We call it as level 1 or insight summary. It contains the percentage of search queries that organically ranked your products in top 4 to 16 position. Now, the position groups such as top 3, 4 to 16 will vary by brand performance. The position group is pertinent to organic search, not sponsored products. So please don't look at this and say sponsored products. This is only organic. Thank you. All insights will be generated monthly. Do you know why? Weekly data is extremely volatile and hard to take actions. As we learn, we might add weekly insight for some areas for sure. We will provide additional details through the download capability. Most importantly, we will provide you a way to give feedback such as accurate, not useful, need more info, along with detailed comments so that it will help us improve the experience. So please give us some feedback. Now let us look at the level 2 details. First, we have grouped the search queries into organic rank positions. For example, top 1 to 3, 4 to 16, 17 plus. By the way, these groups will be different. It's just an example. These groups are determined by our backend model. With this data, you will be able to understand where your products are ranked in the search results for the selected month. We will also share the difference between current and previous period. So in this example, you can see that 36,265 queries displayed the brand's product in the top 4 to 16 organic positions. It looks like the number of queries increased by about 2.4%. For each group, you will get to view the performance such as total clicks and brand share, total purchases and brand share. We will expand to include more fine-grained details such as ASIN and its rank group, which will help you take action on specific actions and query. We call that as L3 or level 3. So some insights will have level 3 as well. Now, this is just an example of one of the insights. There are other insights we will share based on your needs. For example, what percentage of my queries are branded, and what is the performance of branded versus non-branded queries? Here, I'm talking about branded implicit and explicit. More to come next year, so stay tuned. So let's recap. Uncover opportunities to improve discovery and conversion using the search query performance dashboard. Improve the performance of your product across all queries using the search catalog performance dashboard. Ability to download will enable you to combine various data sets and analyze the performance by viewing week over week, month over month trend. Actionable insights vision is to uncover insights that are harder to infer. We are still in the early stage of this vision and need your guidance and feedback. We value your feedback and want to hear from you. We review feedback regularly as we use it to inform our product strategy. And it helps us to ensure we are investing in the right ways to help make our brands more successful. Now, you have 2 ways to share your feedback. Take a survey from any of the dashboard via the Take a Feedback Survey link. Rate our page and provide additional comments through the feedback button in the lower left-hand corner of each dashboard. I hope this session has introduced you to some new features that can help you accelerate your business. Thank you for joining us.